Hi, in this video I'll be showing you this. It's the Bosch BGL38BA3 cylinder vacuum cleaner. What I wanted today is to show you around the cleaner, some of the features and benefits that it offers. Just before I start, I would appreciate it if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, just give us a quick thumbs up. So first of all, let's get the vacuum unboxed. Now, let's see, so we've got the main floor head. What's that, some warranty information. Where we're going. So we've got one of the main poles. I must admit I do love the Bosch products like this because they're always very well built, very strong, and this is a reflection because this is a metal pole. Some of the cheaper cylinder vacuum cleaners just come with plastic poles like this and they can easily snap. So we've got the main hose and several different tools that they come with. This is always a good thing, I suppose, when you're buying any vacuum cleaner, to have good range of tools. Another motor head, so another floor head, and then we've got the cleaner itself. There we are, a nice shiny gloss black finish. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the box to one side and then start to talk about the vacuum. Here we go, here's the vacuum itself, and it is pretty lightweight. It's around 4.5 kilograms, which I suppose if you're having to carry it upstairs isn't too bad because you've got a nice easy to grip handle on the top here, but you have got the casters underneath, so when you actually vacuum in and pull it along, that's really easy. Now the motor on this is 850 watts, so it's got really good suction for getting up any of the dirt or dust that's on your floor. Now something that can be really frustrating when you're using a corded vacuum like this is the length of the cable. Now I'm pleased to say that Bosch have given us a 10-metre cable on this, so it's got a really good length for hopefully getting around the room that you're vacuuming in. Talking about the cord length, you've actually got an automatic cord rewind on this, so long gone are the days of having to press a button on top. That's quite an old school thing on cylinder vacuums now. So all you need to do is if you pull it out like that, then that will stay in position, and if I just show you that again, so just pull it out and that will stay. Whereas if you want to get it to go back in, all you need to do is just give it a little pull and then it will go back in. There we are, just to help it off at the end there. If I just open the front flap here, you'll notice that you've got a really large capacity bag, and on this model it's got a 4-litre capacity, which again is a really good capacity because what you don't want to be doing is having to replace the bags all the time. It is recommended to go for the genuine Bosch bags. You can go for some aftermarket ones, but you could find that the performance of it, if you were to use some cheaper bags, might not be as good. As far as the filtration, you've got the filter on here. This is easily removed, so you just pull that out and you can give it a good wash, but you do have to make sure that it's dry before you put it back in the vacuum, because if you don't, if you put it in, even if it's slightly damp, then there's a very high chance that it could damage the vacuum, and that won't be covered under the manufacturer's warranty. So sometimes what I'd recommend is, if you do a lot of vacuuming, then sometimes buy a spare filter, because what you could find is that when you've washed the filter, and if you need to leave it for around 24 hours to dry, then if you've got a spare filter, you could pop it in and start vacuuming straight away. You've got the power dial on the front here, so depending on what you were vacuuming, I suppose depends on the suction that's required, so it goes from minimum all the way around to maximum here. When it comes to using and putting the vacuum together, it couldn't be easier. If you just get this part first, that will just slot into the vacuum and click in like that. This is what I say about some of the Bosch products, that they're really good quality, so I do like the click that it makes when you put it all together. Now some of the other parts, you've got this that will just connect on like that. Then you can start using it by popping some of the tools in here. Now as far as the tools and accessories, first of all, you've got this one. This is the cheeky little crevice tool. It's quite a standard tool on really, I suppose, most vacuum cleaners now, whether corded or cordless. This is really good for getting into tighter spaces. So if you've got things like down the side of your car seat or down the side of your sofa, then that's a really good one to use. Next one's this. This is an upholstery tool, and with this it's got a slight edge on it, so that if you are going to vacuum things like your sofas or even, for example, your stairs, then that's a really good one to use because it's slightly wider than the crevice tool. Also, You've got a couple of floor heads. So first of all, you've got this one. So this is ideal for hard floors because there's no rotating brush underneath. This can be a really good one, especially if the floors that you've got are really good quality and if you didn't want to risk scratching it by having a rotating brush over it. Then you've got this one which has the rotating brush underneath, and this is perfect for carpets because it can really get into the pile of the carpet to help clean it. And then with this switch on top, what it will do is it will reduce the amount of suction that you get by allowing airflow through here. And that can be really useful, so especially if you're going to vacuum, say over a rug, rather than it lifting the rug up, which can be a bit frustrating, then just open that up and that can just help to reduce the suction for you. Last one to mention is this. This is a telescopic wand, and with this all you need to do is just push the switch up and then take it to the required length and then let it go. And this is ideal, I suppose, if you were a slightly shorter person and if you didn't need the full length, then having it as telescopic is actually really useful. If you think of purchasing one of these models, I've provided a link below to show you where to get one at a competitive price. Hope you enjoyed this quick video on the Bosch BGL38BA3 cylinder vacuum cleaner. I would appreciate it if you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just give us a quick thumbs up, click subscribe, leave any comments below. Do always ask for comments whether it's good or bad about the video. I know I've not given you different demonstrations and showed you different scenarios using it, but all I wanted to do was to just give you an overview of the vacuum and some of the specification and the tools that it comes with. If you have got one of these, if you've got a Bosch cylinder vacuum like this, or even this model, let me know what you think about it, because I do always appreciate the honest feedback. If you've got any questions on anything that I've not covered, then again, just pop in the comments and I'll get back to you. Thanks for joining me today.